Today's topic is the testimony of Jesus Christ. This is very important. Everybody has a testimony, what they are, who they are, whatever. The testimony of Jesus Christ in Revelation 19:10 is the spirit of prophecy. Jesus says in John 6:63 that the words I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. So the words are spirit, the words of prophecy is the testimony of Jesus Christ. There are many, many hundreds of prophecies about Jesus Christ, his first coming and his second coming. The first coming, there's anywhere from, scholars say, to 50 to 300. There's a book by a gentleman named Ray Koenig who covers 301 prophecies fulfilled by Jesus Christ. This would include prophecies about his birth, his ministry, his crucifixion, his resurrection. And that's not even including the second coming and everything else happening in the future. He says there's about 300. He gives book, chapter, and verse on where you find the prophecy and where the prophecy is fulfilled. Now, some people say, well, Jesus could automatically fulfill his prophecies if he knew what was written about him. Except you can't fulfill where you're going to be born, how people are going to react, and numerous other things. How many pieces of silver he was going to be sold for. There are many prophecies completely out of control of Jesus Christ that had to happen, and they did happen. So, what's the statistical probability that Christ would fulfill all those things? Well, just 8 prophecies about him would be 10 to the 17th power to 1. That's one chance in 10 with 17 zeros behind it. You're talking past millions and billions and quadrillions. If you go for 48 major prophecies fulfilled in his first coming, that would be 10 to the 157th power. So the statistical probabilities would be 10 with 157 zeros behind it to 1 against that happening. There's just no way. The odds are too great mathematically, and via fulfilled prophecies, you have the testimony of Jesus Christ, and it is a sure word of prophecy. So that's something to think about as you talk with other people about Jesus Christ. Just bring up the fact the many prophecies he fulfilled, the ones that are completely out of his control. And this should be obvious to anybody who has any common sense or even mathematical ability. So share the gospel today and be confident in it. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.